Welcome in.
It is Friday Eve.
This is Florida Tonight. I'm Cato.
And I'm Hinds. It is time for the moment you have all been waiting for.
In our inaugural Fat Gator Week competition, we reveal which portly swamp puppy will represent the blue team in the finals.
Will it be Elvis, Girth Brooks, or Food Comacala, who moves into the finals to face off against Red Team's Big Al? And while you're cheering on your pick for Team Blue,
we're cheering on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cheerleaders. You'll see how they're making their mark on NFL history. Plus,
Stranger Things.
Hey, we know a thing or two about Stranger Things.
And parodies. Quite well, actually.
The off-Broadway musical that's in town.
Jazz-handed demogorgons and all. This is Florida Tonight.
It never gets old. Florida Tonight's Fat Gator Week competition continues, and it is heating up. The largest of the swamp logs, the thickest of skin, the bloated beasts of the bayou are going head-to-head tonight. Chris, I'm so excited for this big reveal for the blue team.
Yeah, so am I, Haley. And from the big batch of viewer emails we got, it looks like a lot of people are excited. This is going to be a close one. So let's remind people what we're up to here.
All right, friends, we had 6 Fat Gator contenders, 3 on Team Red and 3 on Team Blue.
And the majority of you voted for Big Al to represent the red team.
And last night we asked you which Gator on the blue team should face off against Big Al. Let's remind folks who they are. Here's Elvis, who calls MacDill Air Force Base home and could very well be Big Al's neighbor. There could be some drama here in the competition.
And we live for the drama, don't we? This photo, by the way, was sent in by viewer Mark Nieves of Lakeland. Thank you, Mark.
And we're wondering if tomorrow will ever come for our next contender, Girth Brooks, though some may know him by his alter ego, Chris Gaines. A lot of weight.
I love what you did there. Scott Vikes of Bradenton took this photo at Busch Gardens. Looks like Girth Brooks has been calling Fat and Rouge.
Love it.
And the third contender on Team Blue, the very relaxed Food Comacala.
She is so relatable. Maybe she'll secure the popular vote. Karen Grimes sent us this photo she took in Ocala. All right, who of those 3 Fat Gators will square off against the red team's Big Al?
Well, the winner of the blue team by popular vote is, drumroll please. We're still working on that sound effect. It is, how could it not be?
Yes.
Girth Brooks.
All right, by a whopping 33 votes. Way to go, Girth.
So congratulations to Scott Vikes of Bradenton. Your chubby chicken chomper will go on to represent the blue team.
There we have it. Our matchup for the Fat Gator finals is going to be Big Al, hailing from MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, versus Girth Brooks, the cowboy crocodilian from Busch Gardens. Round of applause for them and all of our worthy Fat Gator contenders. And to you, the great folks at home whose votes kept this strange campaign alive.
I really questioned whether people would vote. I don't know why I didn't think they would. And don't stop voting now, because you've got one last chance to make your voices heard. And this is the biggie, pun intended. Email your vote for either Big Al or Girth Brooks to FloridaTonight@Fox.com, and we will crown our first ever Fat Gator Week champion tomorrow night.
It's all so exciting. I love how weird all of this is.
The weirder the better, I always say.
Yeah, that's our motto. And since we're talking gators, our friends at Gatorland shared a really cool video, not of a fat gator, but a ghost gator. That is rad. I have never seen a gator like this. Have you?
I don't know. She's something else. This is Pearl, Gatorland's albino gator, snacking on her own version of a PSL treat. Just a big pumpkin.
Just ripping through it. Hey, a few hundred more of those, and maybe she'll make our Fat Gator bracket next year if they don't cancel us before then.
Oh, they wouldn't do that, certainly.
Never.
You know, this has all got me in the Halloween spirit here, Haley.
You've really been embracing fall lately. I'm proud.
I am fall Florida man. I've got my flannel on because it's finally October, which is an acceptable time for pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Our friends David and Paulo are out in Mount Dora, where a fall festival is calling our names. And guys, the size of this corn maze, will you dare to get lost inside of it?
Hey, Florida tonight. Hopefully the weather will be better than this is right now when you come out to the Fall Festival at Great Scott Farms in beautiful Mount Dora, Florida. I've got the Director of Operations for Great Scott Farms right here, Kirsten Gushwal. How you doing, my friend?
Great, thank you.
So this is 23 years in the making. You guys nailed this Fall Festival. You have repeat customers because their kids have grown up playing on this farm. You've got agritourism down to a pat. And that corn maze, that is definitely your marquee attraction, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
It's 7 acres. How do you divide it up?
So we have the 6-acre maze where you can get lost, real lost with your game sheet, and then we have the 1-acre maze for those who don't want to get too lost.
And the theme this year?
It is Under the Sea.
Under the Sea. And you have some nights this season for night mazes.
Yes, so October 25th we have Latin Night, and then November 8th we have Glow Night. So we bring out a DJ, mechanical bull, all kinds of fun and light things up.
But it's still in the dark at night, huh?
Oh yeah, the maze is dark. There's just certain spots that are lit up.
Wow. What else can you do on the farm?
We have a farm tour, we have the market, we have the super slide, we have zip line, and tree maze, all kinds of other things to do.
Plenty of things for the whole family. It's weekends only. From what hour to what hour?
Yep, weekends, Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 5.
And you can buy your tickets in advance, $16 on what website?
Visit GreatScott.com.
Visit GreatScott.com. Otherwise, it's $20 at the window.
Correct.
But there are plenty of photo opportunities for your family. A lot of people take family pictures here, their annual pictures. You can walk home with great pumpkins as well. It is Fall Festival defined. You've done a great job, so thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you next time on Florida Tonight.
Thanks, guys. That really was a big corn maze, wasn't it?
Oh, and imagine going through it at night. Ooh, that's a lot of fun.
Garrett Radish shoots, scores!
Happening right now, it is the Battle of Florida on ice. The Tampa Bay Lightning playing those Florida Panthers right now in another preseason game in Tampa. This one after the Bolts secured a win against the Cats on Tuesday. You know, thank goodness, I was thinking, thank goodness every episode of Florida Tonight is posted at flatonight.com so that fans don't have to choose between us and hockey.
Tough choice. Sticking with our pro sports teams, though, have you seen the story about the ugliest statue in the country?
Yeah, this is rough. Miami Heat legend and NBA Hall of Famer Dwayne Wade, who is a handsome guy, by the way, was done so dirty by whoever sculpted that statue in his likeness that now haunts the outside of the Kasaya Center. It has been designated as one of the ugliest works of public art in the country. Ouch.
Man, I'm sure they tried their best. But yeah, a survey by Rivers Art ranked the statue as number 27 on its monumental mistakes list, 27 out of 90. The reason being, well, as you can see, it looks nothing like Dwayne Wade.
Absolutely nothing like him.
Now, the #1 spot went to Alabama.
My home state,
Hey.
yes, I've seen this in person. The beloved Boll Weevil Monument, which was voted the ugliest statue in the U.S. And in case you're wondering why, just Google it. It's a little too weird to get into it.
So I had to Google it.
Of course you
see
did.
it, but the story, once you get past the weirdness, the story behind it's kind of sweet, inspiring.
Inspiring
As to
because
why-
the Boll Weevil took down all of the cotton crops in southern Alabama.
It did, but it led them to start planting peanuts, and then it became, you know, a happy ending to the infestation.
You did do your homework. You always.
So, you know,
You always
it's an
do.
ugly statue, but there's a story. All right, keeping with prominent sports figures.
If I was a cowboy, I'd be the queen.
Now, these gals have won our hearts and broken barriers. It's hard not to love the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders' tenacity, but it has us asking, when is our turn? And by that, I mean our Florida cheerleaders being in the spotlight, not Chris and I, unless you want to see us dust off our back handsprings.
I would like to see you dust off your back handspring. All I have is a
break
back, and it would
something.
be broken after trying that.
Well, our friend Elise Zwick heads into the Buccaneers cheerleaders' locker room to see how they're making NFL history themselves.
Here you go. B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S. Go Bucks!
Buccaneers cheerleaders Rachel, a 6-year veteran captain, and Shelby, a rookie stunt member, walked me through one of their signature celebration routines.
So when you step foot in and you look around and there's 65,000 people surrounding you, you almost like want to cry for a second because you're like, how cool that I get to do something like this.
This year marks the Buccaneers' 50th season, and the Bucs organization is making NFL history with a new stunt team and an all-girl stunt group, opening doors for cheerleaders like Shelby.
and realizing there was a chance that I could potentially be a cheerleader in the NFL was really, really cool.
For so many dancers and stunters, that stops often at the college level. And so for them to be able to do this professionally for an NFL team is really incredible, and it's something that so many people dream of being able to achieve.
Making the team starts with both virtual and in-person auditions, testing technique, choreography, and overall performance. But equally important, the character of those selected to don the uniform.
The cheerleaders clock probably 45 hours on the field in season, but they're giving over 1,000 hours of community service every single year, where they're out interacting with the community and doing various events.
And for the cheerleaders, that connection is just as meaningful as game day itself.
I love game days and I love football, but meeting the people that support the team is so rewarding.
All right.
Right, well
Elise did a nice
done.
job with them in there, didn't
She
she?
sure did. She could be their newest recruit. I tell you what, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders series on Netflix was great, but I would love to see one on our Bucs cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah. You know that they would really put on a show. They're all so talented.
Bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Oh, much more to come. And watching all that exercise, it made us hungry. On the menu tonight is some authentic Mexican cuisine.
Oh, wow. Can't wait for that. You are watching Florida Tonight, home of delicious destinations, champion cheerleaders, and gators with stretch marks. We've got it all, and then some. Keep it here. Welcome back. Do you feel that crisp fall air?
No, not even a little bit. No.
Exactly, because this is Florida, and we're celebrating autumn in our own Florida way with a swamp boat ride. Lauren Margolis takes us to Lake Jessup, where the colors of Florida fall are in full bloom.
The journey to these golden beauties is a short yet scenic route along Lake Jessup. It took just 10 minutes for us to finally feast our eyes on the southeastern sunflowers blooming bright.
These are Helianthus agrestis, which is the southeastern sunflower. It's a true species of sunflower. You can see they're even oriented themselves to the sun.
Yeah.
It's a native wildflower that occurs all through the Central Florida area. It's an annual species, so it comes up from seed every year, and once they're done blooming, they'll set seed and they'll senesce and die and disappear like nothing ever happened, and you won't see them again until next year.
Graham Williams with St. John's River Management District was our guide. He says October 1st is around the perfect time to see the stunning sunflowers, since this is when they are most in bloom.
And these are smaller than like a typical sunflower that you think of.
Yeah, the individual blooms are probably 2 or 3 inches around, but each individual plant, has dozens of blooms on it, so it's just a sea of yellow.
While it looks like these sunflowers are infinite, Williams says they actually span about 2,000 to 3,000 acres, although that's not always the case.
It has a lot to do with how large the area is that has that perfect water level for them in a given year. Some years, if you get a tropical system, the water's too deep and they don't do as well. Some years, if the rainy season's delayed, it's too dry, and you'll kind of have a narrow margin where the conditions are just right.
He says other wildflowers bloom in the spring, but nothing comes close to the scope of this magnificent view. And it's as fragrant as you can imagine.
We used to have expansive orange groves every year. You would get that whiff of the fragrance, when they were all in bloom, and it reminds me of that when I come out here and you can smell them all.
After lots of pictures and videos, it was time to head back in hopes next fall will bring Central Florida just as many swamp sunflowers.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
I had no idea we had those in the state. That's beautiful.
Well, if you are wanting to see those beauties for yourself, you're going to need to hurry. Yeah,
those swamp sunflowers only bloom like this during late September through early October, so now's the time. And if you do go, send us a photo, since we rarely get to leave this box that we live in here.
And can you send us some tacos too? Maybe birria?
Yeah, that would be sweet. Hey, tonight's delicious destination has plenty of that. Nueva Cantina. It has locations in St. Pete and Tampa.
Let's check them out.
Here at Nueva Cantina, we strive to give you the authenticity and freshness in our everyday food. We are a scratch kitchen, so every day we're serving fresh to the people.
We focus on Mexican street food, tacos, burritos, burritos, birria pizza shareables like the taco tour where you can mix and match our tacos. We do fajitas. We do a plethora of margarita specials, just a little bit of everything, but again, focusing on very, very flavorful and fresh food.
So we actually have our famous pizza birria. I like personally a lot, and it's a great way to share with friends, family. But if you're like me, I like to eat it by myself. It's like a birria taco, but it's bigger. It's better. It's a way to, if you're craving a pizza, what's better than having a birria pizza? I also have fajitas. Our fajitas are one of our top in the table. We have our combo, our chicken and steak, which are also my favorite. I also have our amazing tacos. Our famous tacos are al pastor tacos, where I actually come from Trompo. You don't get to see it here in the city of Tampa, so we like to offer the freshness that, when we cut it from our Trompo to the grill, to the client. We just want people to try our amazing food, our amazing tacos from our carne asada, our al pastor, our chicken, our veggie, and also our shrimp tacos.
We set out to create something that we would want to go and experience every day. So we always ask ourselves here at Nueva, what experience do we want to have, right? So from the vibe to the taste of the food, we wanted to have the best tacos in the state of Florida. We wanted to have the best margaritas, the freshest margaritas in the state of Florida. So we set out to do that, and then we check behind that every single day to see if we're living that.
Our authenticity, our culture, the flavors from my hometown in Jalisco, I just want them to come back and be like, you know what? I want bigger tacos. I want asada tacos. I want pizza birria. I just want them to be happy, to smile. That's what I strive for.
Oh, need to go there.
My mouth is so watering. I mean, that pizza birria, that looked amazing.
To combine the two best foods, I mean, every shot we saw was better than the other. Okay, next
That's
field
incredible.
trip. That big platter of tacos, too.
I know.
You sit there and eat all of them.
Just hold the onions.
Now, foodie friends, what do y'all think about this? You've all probably heard of Erewhon, the pricey California-based grocery chain known for its viral smoothies.
Ah, yes, I recall the $19 strawberry story.
For context, Erewhon flew those in from Japan, claimed to be the best tasting strawberry on earth.
Debatable. We're always going to side with our local strawberry growers here in Florida, but go on.
Well, Erewhon announced it is coming to a local city, but not in the way you may think. The grocer hinted this week on Instagram that it's shipping its products to Miami.
That would be the right city to start in Florida.
I think so. That tracks.
Miami's kind of like our Las Vegas, if you think about it.
The strawberry thing, it is weirdly expensive, but I would still try it. I want to know.
You want to know if it really makes a difference?
Yeah, right next to a Florida strawberry. Florida will win, but I'm just curious. But it is not all about $20 smoothies, glitz and glam. South Florida has some coastal chill island vibes too, and we are going to prove it to you after the break.
We're sending some love right now to our friends who are watching us from Hudson as they get a great Florida sunset on the Gulf Coast there. We will be right back.
The weekend is almost here, and nothing sounds better than not being at work. But also great music, maybe some conch fritters to snack on, and an ocean view.
Yeah, and that's what's on the menu at Lucky Fish in Dania Beach. Our friends in Miami over at Deco Drive take us on a tour.
No shoes, no shirt, no problem.
Just like Kenny Chesney says, forget your blues, because SoFlo is already paradise.
Now I'm feeling so lucky.
And Lucky Fish is hooking people with the no worries mentality.
It's definitely a tiki feel. That's kind of what we want. We want you guys to feel comfortable, whether you're in a bathing suit, walking a dog, or anything like that. You can come in, no shoes, no shirt, no problem kind of mentality here.
Their laid-back mantra is,
you're lucky if you're here, and you're definitely a lucky fish right by the ocean.
This new beachfront spot in Dania Beach is a stone's throw away from the sand.
You can go to the beach and come right up. You know, grab a cocktail to go, grab a taco to go, grab whatever you'd like to go, actually.
Swinging into the scene is their live music series.
From all genres, from a little bit of dance music, from salsa, from a classic rock. It varies, you know.
And of course, good foodie vibes are a must-see.
The menu is for everybody, right? We have burgers, we got fried fish, fresh fish, and the grilled fish, blackened fish. We have an amazing happy hour menu now. We have dynamite shrimps, we have sliders.
I just love the atmosphere, the tiki vibes, the beachy kind of, I don't know, everything's just amazing.
So fired up about this. We are just weeks away from the Stranger Things finale on Netflix. It'll be bittersweet. Right?
It'll be a 3-part release starting in late November, but if you just can't wait, this musical spin on the popular show might just be for you. It is Stranger Sings, the parody musical. You can see all your favorite characters from Hawkins, Indiana, or at least their parody version live.
Stranger Sings is closing out its shows this weekend at the Theater South Playhouse in Orlando. So if you want to check that out, tickets are on sale at theatersouthplayhouse.org.
Ooh, that sounds right up your alley.
I got to see that. And tomorrow we get to find out our first ever Fat Gator Week champion.
Yes,
I can't wait.
We will be repping our teams, our choices for the winner. We're locked in. I still need to vote.
I voted.
You voted.
I voted for. You want to hear who I voted for? I'll tell you tomorrow. Have a good night. Low inventory, a years-long drought, and higher costs for feed, labor, and equipment. Amazon says it's making groceries more affordable by launching its own